Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
It's time for state police, says Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. After returning from exile, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu has called himself the Ajigobo of Lagos State. That is still very one and only Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, and that he ran nowhere. On returning, he said it's time for state policing in Lagos State. Remember, the government has been talking about state policing, that is policing among, each states, where indigenes of the state have been given the responsibility to guide their vicinity and to prevent intruders from coming into, to loot, kill, and to destroy. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is back, and he has been speaking elaborately, very loud, saying he's the Ajigobo of Lagos State, and he traveled nowhere. Apparently, he has been lying. Let's get on straight to the news and get all the details. It's time for state police, says Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. The national leader of the All Progressive Congress APC, Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has said it was time to create state police, recruit and train more officers to fill the gap in how military and law enforcement deals with the public during peaceful civic disobedience and protests. Tinubu said this in a statement on Sunday, in which he also addressed issues surrounding the NSAS protests that turned tragic last Tuesday when soldiers shot at peaceful protesters at the Lekki toll gate. Speaking on state police, Tinubu said such state laws will continue and will be based on modern tenets of community policing and cooperation with the locals. His words, the time has come to take the necessary legal action to allow the creation of state police and the recruitment and training of many more police officers. Such state create force should be based on the modern tendency of community policing and optimal relations and cooperation with local communities. Continuing, Tinubu said, measures such as these are needed to curb present gap in how military and law enforcement treat the general public. These proposals are important and they do not impose or take away law enforcement security operative. We know there are criminal elements in society prone to harm people and seize property. We expect these types of criminals to be dealt with the state police. What is not expected is that people will be brutal and cruel to their own companion and people around them. But the gap will be filled in by the state police who knows these people one on one. Given all that has happened, I must address the strong term that underline this entire situation so that it is not obscure and proper to just let the lost be forgotten. The right, the right to protest is more than right to every democratic setting. It translates any form of government. The following through may be inconvenient to some people, but every lawful abiding citizen have a right to protest. Tinubu also displayed and despair and said he is ready to make sure the state policing commence. He also debunked every news that said he gave the order for protesters to be shot at the Lekki toll gate. I can never do that. I know Lagos. This is my home. I can't bring bloodshed to my own people. That's Asiwaju Bola Tinubu speaking elaborately, saying that it is time for police to... Asiwaju Bola Tinubu speaking to the people said, yes, it is time for us to go on and, start state policing. It's a good idea to start state policing. But the truth of the matter is, what role did you play? What role did you play with what has happened? What role did you play? Because you've not told us what really happened. at Lekki. You've been jumping here and there. We acknowledge and we see that you are jumping, no problem. But what role did you play? When? What role did you play? These are the questions we need to ask ourselves. You know, people have lost their life. The government of Nigeria is outrightly denying this fact. Denying it. I mean, this is not right. So in Nigeria, they will continue and behave as if nothing has happened and just give, it's shameful, you see, to talk about the things the government of Nigeria, is doing. It's very shameful. Some of the actions, very repulsive. When you think about it, you are wondering, do they take us for a ride? So you will go on now and start the state policing so that people can lobby and pay you and give you some money so that they can get into the system and what have you and what have you. What did you say about Amotekun? When Amotekun came in, what did you say? What did you say about Amotekun? Not a single word from you. Amotekun started. We saw the commotion. The what's it called? Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami. He said no, that Operation Amotekun was an illegal blah 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 blah. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, not a word from you. You kept quiet like a whistle. You kept your mouth shut. When you are needed, you are not there. And yet you want to be the number one person of Nigeria? No, shame on you. It cannot, I doubt it seriously. Because this youth of today, we are ready for you. We are ready for you. We are absolutely ready for you. We are ready. In whatever way you are bringing it, we are ready for you. Is it not people that will vote for you? Is it not people? You know the bullying van does not work anymore. It did not work in Edo State too. So I doubt it seriously if Nigerians are still ready for your antics. So you better wake up and begin to speak where it really matters. There is a problem. We don't know exactly who gave the order. You ran to Paris, from there to London, quickly came back telling us that you did not. Who are you deceiving? Who exactly are you deceiving? You are supposed to be an elder statesman. If you have played your card well, you should be a person that youth run to for political advice here and there. But what is it today? A game of shame. Anyway, people, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is giving us information that he's ready, he's that, and we're just looking at him and saying, really, truly, this government, they think that we don't have brain, that they can just play their cards and get away with it. Anyway, guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.